Now, Chip Chapman with more fresh, delicious, and healthy food ideas to help your body eat well, feel good.
Happy New Year and welcome back to News 12. It's time for another version of Eat Well, Feel Good. Kim Lett from Village Market in Collegedale is joining us. Hi, Kim. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We're starting the new year off, a lot of us trying to lose a few pounds, maybe eat a little better, and you've got something here that's going to play right into that.
Exactly. Well, I have a few suggestions if you're trying to lose a little bit of weight this year. What I'd like to suggest is that we want to eat more non-starchy vegetables.
Okay.
Now, non-starchy vegetables are going to be pretty much all vegetables with the exception of peas, winter squash, corn, and potatoes. Now, I'm not suggesting that corn and potatoes are bad for you.
Right.
I'm just suggesting that we might want to replace some of those starchy vegetables with non-starchy vegetables.
Like what?
Well, asparagus, broccoli, cauliflower, bell peppers, mushrooms, tomatoes, zucchini, squash, the list just goes on and on.
Okay.
So, but there's a lot of benefits to doing that. First, you get a lot of nutrients, and the second thing is you get a lot more food when you're trying to cut back on your calories. Let me show you what I mean.
Let's do it.
Here's a potato. This is the serving size of a potato is about 3 ounces or 1/2 cup cooked. It's going to cost you about 80 calories for that little potato.
And that looks like an awfully small potato.
It is very small. Most people eat a lot larger amount. This is going to be the amount that you could get that's going to be equivalent in calories. It's about 3 times that amount because each 1/2 cup serving is only about 25 calories.
Okay.
So, you know, go for some of these non-starchy vegetables. You can get a lot more foods when you're cutting back your calories.
All right, what are we going to make today?
Well, today we're going to make a roasted Brussels sprouts. So what I've done here is I've gotten some fresh Brussels sprouts. I've trimmed them up, cut them in half, placed them in the bag. We've done this before.
Okay.
So go ahead and open up the bag. We're going to add to it about a 5 to 6 ounce red onion. I've sliced it up nice and thin. We're going to put that in the bag. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of seasoning to it.
What kind?
We got a little tiny bit of sugar, a little bit of garlic salt. You can go with garlic powder once again to reduce the sodium, and a little bit of black pepper. Then we're going to add in just 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. So you're going to put all that in, and as we've done before, zip it up nice and tight.
Okay.
Shake it up really well. Coat everything really well.
Okay.
After you do that, we're going to add a little bit of, I've used Pam olive oil spray today.
Straight into the bag?
Straight into it. You know, if you can spray it for about 10 seconds to get the equivalent of about 1.5 teaspoons of regular olive oil.
Okay.
But this is a little quicker way to do it, and also probably reducing the oil content. You know, oil is a fat. Fat has a lot of calories in it.
So we just spread this out on a plate or on a baking dish?
We're going to pour it all in. Once you spray it up, we're going to put it all in a baking pan.
Okay.
We're going to roast it in the oven at 375 degrees for about 30 minutes.
Wow.
You want to cook it till it's nice and tender and a little bit brown. Okay.
How long again?
For about 30 minutes. You need to cook it a little bit longer because the Brussels sprouts are a little tougher vegetables, so we want to allow plenty of time for the vegetables to get tender.
All right, you have one already prepared?
I do.
Fresh out of the oven?
Yes, sir.
And it looks incredible.
There we go. And it tastes really good.
May I?
Really tastes. Please do.
Good.
What do you think?
Very good.
Good.
Very good. And again, per serving, calorie-wise,
by the time we add a little bit of oil and all here, we're talking maybe 65, 70 calories. So you get a large portion.
All right. Kim, thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you'd like this recipe and the ingredients and everything else, you can go to our website, WDEF.com, or you can go by in person and get all of this at Village Market up in Collegedale. We hope you'll stay with News 12. We are back here in just a moment.